So the time has finally come. First off, let's get a few things out the way. What's up, YouTube? KJ here, and today we are finally talking about Kagurabachi. Now, the number one most important thing in this video, besides, of course, going to read Kagurabachi, is going to be that I have sinned. I'm a sinner. I'm admitting it here. I have sinned. I added in a few absolutely amazing fan animations in this video, and I didn't get permission at all because I just really wanted to get this video to you guys. So, all of their ads are going to be in the description. Please go show them love. Go show them love. Go glaze them for a year straight. Tell them Mr. YouTube Man sent you because he sinned, and let's get into Kagurabachi. Okay, so making this video took forever because, of course, procrastination. But the other main thing was simply because I honestly didn't know how to put the lifespan of Kagurabachi into words. You know, this manga is an anomaly, and even if you don't call yourself an anime fan, you've heard or seen some Kagurabachi meme somewhere in your life. And anime memes, they've always been a thing, but I feel like until Attack on Titan started ending, until they started doing the parts and shit, we didn't really see anime memes blow up. Like JJK memes are everywhere now, you know? They weren't really like that until AOT started ending, I feel like. So Kagurabachi having memes, it wasn't really too crazy. But the thing with Kagurabachi sets it apart from Attack on Titan and JJK. It had so many memes, right? But then if you were to Google Kagurabachi after seeing one of these memes, you would have seen that it only had an announcement. That was the only thing it had. It just announced that there is a manga coming. And yet, the announcement and a drawing of Chihiro, the MC, those two things alone were enough to take over the anime side of internet, basically. That's all you saw on anime internet. Kagurabachi memes and Chihiro doing dumb things. That was just it just happened, and that doesn't happen. That's not supposed to happen. That doesn't happen. If Oda came out today and said, guys, I'm ending One Piece next Sunday, and then the month after I'm gonna start a new serialization, it's gonna be Nisekai, that would be talked about everywhere. That would probably break the internet, people would be talking about that so much, theorizing, it'd be everywhere. But you see, with Kagurabachi, it took over the internet, and then if you were to Google the mangaka for that, he's a 24-year-old man. He's had no other serialized work. This is his first serialized work. At 24, he's the same age as me. 24, having his first serialized work, and it blew up before he released a fucking chapter. Do you know how insane that is? It's called motion. That's what that's called. It's called motion. And Hokuzo no Takeru has a lot of it. They call him Hokuzo no Takeru. I call him Hokuzo Kane. It's all about the Okane around here, alright? Because it's just pure motion. But, here goes the thing with motion. It's good. It's good to have motion. Instant motion, it's nice. But it's also going to come with its negatives. Instant motion, it comes with instant eyes. Instant expectations. Some things people can't live up to, Now, in this situation, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people. I had instant eyes and I had instant expectations. I was seeing too much of it. My expectations were high. Let me defend myself here. I blame Demon Slayer. You guys let that blue-haired man hype y'all into... Now we're getting 3 movies. We're getting 3 movies to end the series. 3! 3 of them. Why? It's not Demon Slayer video. It's fine. I'm gonna move on. But fuck, man. You guys can't, I get to be skeptical, okay? I get to have a little bit of skepticism after all of that. Especially when all I have is a fucking drawing to go off of in all of this hype. So, yeah. When Chapter 1 released, of course, there was a lot of people judging it. A lot of people calling it trash. Yeah, a lot of people belittling it. But you also have the same amount of people praising it. You got a lot of people hyping it up, telling people, hey, just wait on it, let it cook. But the trashing, that trashing's gonna be what gets the likes, so you'll always see the trash. So that's what I ended up saying, But I have a 10 chapter rule. Don't care about what you're talking about this manga until it gets to chapter 10, alright? If I'm not interested by the 10th chapter, it's either gonna get dropped or I'll just come back to it later type thing. Now, did Kagurabachi meet my expectations in 10 chapters? No. Could he have met my expectations in 10 chapters? Fucking course not. As I said, there was instant expectations. Instant fucking guys. I wanted a lot. I wanted peak, and he had maybe fucking 5 chapters to give it to me before I was fucking pissed off, But Kagurabachi, it was still just like a little slow build up, So even after 10 chapters, we were kind of entering that main arc, so I was like, no, I'll stick around for a little bit, but it looks like people are overhyping shit again, it's fine. Now, when we hit chapter 16, notice I said I had the 10 chapter rule. Past tense. I no longer have that rule anymore. Because when Kagurabachi hit chapter 16, everything changed. It was like just a little sense, like a little fucking spider tingle. I was like, hold on, does he have the sauce? Does this man have it? Chapter 17, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. And from chapter 17 on, I have been hooked. I have been fucking hooked. He has been reeling me the fuck in, man. I'm waiting on Sundays with my feet kicking, swiping through this thing, reading it, bro. I just didn't get it. I was like, yo, why? What the fuck? It's a fucking shonen, I've watched multiple. I've read multiple. What the fuck is so different about this one, And then I had to go back and reread. Clicked. I'm not just watching Chihiro go throughout his life and do his things, I am watching Hokuzono grow. I'm watching Chihiro and Hokuzono grow, watching my MC and my mangaka grow as one. It's actually insane. We're getting new fights. We're growing power system. We're getting into new locations with these arcs that he's also drawing fucking beautifully. The world. We're getting more characters. His art is just evolving as it's going on, and seeing all of this, and it's just pure growth from each and every fucking angle, and I love that shit, man. I fucking love it. He's not just telling the story. He is building something. He's growing something here, and it is a little bud that is, honestly, if you ask me, I think this shit's already bloomed. I think it's blooming. It's not like full bloom, but this shit's already blooming, man. And I just don't see him letting me down anymore, honestly. I think that, like, chapter once Hirohiko showed up, he's confirmed he's not gonna let me down, I feel like. And yeah, I spoke on my own experience, because I feel like if you've heard of this manga and you're not reading it volume by volume, and you're not reading it week to week, you're probably like me. You probably had some type of experience like me. You had some high expectations. You knew them hopes weren't gonna be met. You knew he wasn't gonna meet those expectations, but yet you had some high expectations. Didn't meet it. You dropped it, and you just haven't went back to it. You haven't went back to it, and that's why I'm mad. Because why haven't you went back to it? What's going on there? Explain that to me. Because the shit's heating up, right? I honestly, for shonen fans, I will say, for shonen fans, especially if you are in that fucking Jump magazine reading anything weekly, if Kagurabachi is not there, you're doing something wrong. This is a must read now. This has went from, I don't know if I'm gonna title this from meme to masterpiece, but it hasn't fully transitioned, but it's went from meme to fucking masterpiece in the making, okay? Maybe. We still, it's all about the landing. It's all about sticking the feet, But he's doing flips on it right now, alright? He's in the air doing the fucking somersault 360. It's just about is he gonna land it, alright? And who knows? Maybe in a couple years he will. Who's to say? I think it's all coming together. He's making something great. And honestly, like, when have you seen a show like, remember, only, I think we're at what, 69 chapters right now? 69 chapters. A meme manga having fan animations like this? And speaking of fandoms, honestly, I'm not like too deep into any anime fandom, to be honest with you, but I do see them all, and I'm glad my heroes is gone. That's all I'm gonna say. But I do see them all, and from what I've seen from the BACHI fandom, they're pretty darn good over there, man. You know, of course, every fandom's gonna have its occasional shithead in the annoyance, but from what I've seen from the BACHI fandom, most of the time, it's a lot of positivity over there, a lot of inclusivity. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty nice over there. I think they deserve a shout out for that. But yeah, the title, a little bit of kick. Maybe I may clickbait out a little bit just so I could talk about my Kagurabachi. But give it a few years. Honestly, give it a year and a half, I say. Two max. 2 years max, a year and a half. It might not be clickbait, okay? We've had the rise of JJK, we've had JJK in, we've had the rise of MHA, we've had MHA in. Who's taking the spot? Who's coming up now? I introduce you to Kagurabachi, the one at the front of the fucking line, alright? So don't sleep on it. Go watch yourself some Kagurabachi. And for real, please go show those animators some love. I forgot. The animation in this video, all their ads are in the description. They're also in the video as well. But go show the animators some love. Crazy stuff. I can't wait. The way that Hokuzono is writing this out, I feel so bad for the studio that animates this, because I'm going to judge you guys so fucking much. I'm judging this animation studio hard as fuck, because he has drawn out exactly how he wants you guys to end. Like, his drawing is so cinematic. If you can't tell what he wants from just the manga itself, like, we can't fuck it up. We can't fuck it up. He's given us exactly what he wants. The anime is going to go crazy. Of course, it's going to get an anime. The question is just what year. Is it going to be 2026 or 2027? But of course, that announcement is already, it's basically locked in. We already know that. But yeah, that is it. Go read some Kagurabachi. Go show the animators some love. Go show my boy Takeru Oko Akane. Fuck, I forgot. What did I call him earlier? Whatever, I made a nice pun earlier, dude, and I forgot it. But fuck, that's it for me, guys. Janet.